Good morning, happy Christmas Eve. It's the 23rd and I've decided that today's Christmas jumper day. I didn't make this, but I figured I'm doing my kind of final stream on Twitch before Christmas this evening. So yeah, I thought it fit. I thought it made sense. So yes, I'm wearing the Christmas jumper today instead of tomorrow, but I feel like I may have other plans for tomorrow, so we'll see. But yes, I did speak with Sam last night and we have collectively agreed that as of today, we can start on the Christmas food and drink because it's pretty much Christmas now. So with it being the 23rd, it's Christmas Eve. That means that we are allowed to start on the Christmassy food, the Christmassy drinks, and we're going to start our kind of little Christmassy plans. So I think we said we were going to watch a film today. I think we decided on Elf today because you got to. So I think we decided we're going to watch Elf today. We are also going to set the table all pretty, make that all nice. We're going to take Madam on a bit of a walk, just nice around the block, or maybe a longer one, we'll decide. And yeah, it's started now, which I know is a very strange thing to say, given that this is my 23rd day of Vlogmas, that I've been, ramping up to Christmas. It's very weird to say that it's only just started, but I do feel like today it's Christmas, like that Christmas has started today. So yeah. I should have brought my crochet down, really. It's still upstairs. I didn't get as much done last night as I was maybe hoping to do, but there's a very good reason for that. In our D&D campaign at the moment, there's a bit of a focus on my character and her backstory, and there's a lot of stuff kind of happening that's about my character's past. So from my perspective, it was very involved from me last night, and there was a lot of like really, really good role play, and it was really involved. So I didn't want to be looking down and crocheting. I wanted to be like fully in the zone, and it was such a good session. It was such a good session, and I nearly cried at the end because everything was coming together, and I was like, yes, my character's got a little bit of, there's something going for her now. It's starting to work out for her, which I'm really glad about. But anyway, so yes, I did do some crochet, but I've left it upstairs. So I'll see if I can show you later when I check in for this evening, because hopefully I'll have done a bit more again. So when we put Elf on later, I will probably do a little bit more. I'm imagining Elf will be an afternoon thing, or like afternoon, very early evening thing. Because as I say, I have Stardew this evening. That's what I'm playing on Twitch. And it's worked out weirdly well, because the point I'm at in Stardew Valley, I'm at the end of year 2, which means that we're going to have the Feast of the Winter Star, which is essentially Christmas, in Stardew tonight. And it's just so happened that that's going to fall into tonight's stream. So there's a beautiful symmetry right there. So yes, I'm starting to feel it, get the excitement going now. Yes, so let's do the advents, the penultimate advent. I've not checked the thing. Okay, so day 23, Bilbo's return to Bag End. So I think I did actually say either yesterday or a couple of days ago that I couldn't remember whether there was as big of a battle in The Hobbit as in the book as there is in the film. And I think I said, there's only like a little tiny bit of the book left. I forgot that actually Tolkien really doesn't spend much time talking about the battles. And it's, I don't know whether that was deliberate, whether that was just like subconscious, but I know that he doesn't give lots and lots of detail in battle scenes and things like that. So yes, there was the battle, kind of. We've still not fully ended it, but apparently we're returning to Bag End now. Bilbo's return to Bag End. You know, I had a dream last night that I snuck a look at my advent calendar. I've just remembered. I had a dream where I peeked at the last 2 days. I haven't. I've just suddenly remembered that was my dream, and I like did a little spoiler and I peeked at the last 2 days. I don't know why I just suddenly thought that. Oh, there we go. We've got some greeny colours back, but we've also got a little bit of peachy going on here. So let's show you. So we've got, yeah, definitely the green of the Shire, but we've got some peach running through. Again, I will have to check the Discord to see what the peach is for. I'm trying to think. I'm not so sure, because I did check yesterday's, because yesterday's was the Eagles, wasn't it? Fight and Flight, yes. And she said that all of those different colours were the idea of the Eagles looking down on the battlefield and seeing the greens and the golds and things like that. So that made sense. But this is the return to Bag End. What are the browny peachy tones? Oh, I don't know. This is the problem I'm having, is that I'm reading the books. I'm reading the chapter after I'm doing the yarn thing, which I did say right at the start I was going to see about doing the reading and then the yarn opening. I never actually did. I always did the yarn opening, but the Advents have always been a morning thing for me, with the exception of like the day I was traveling where I just didn't have time to get my kind of filming done. But yeah, the Advents are always a morning thing, and I tend to read before bed. So yeah, I could have always done the reading like the night before if I was that invested, but apparently not. But I shall have to look that one up later. The exception to the kind of the order that I've done things in so far may be tomorrow, because obviously with Christmas Eve, you know, there's going to be a lot of things going on. We're going to do some food making so that we don't have to do as much on Christmas Day. And, you know, we've got a lot of things going on, but I also don't want to get up on Christmas Day and have to spend some time getting the video edited and posted. So I don't know whether I'm going to post it late Christmas Eve or very early Christmas Day, but I'm going to want the bulk of it done before I go to bed on Christmas Eve, so that I'm not spending time on Christmas Day sat like editing. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. But yeah, just tomorrow's video might be earlier posting. I'd like to say, if I can get it up on Christmas Eve, that will be the plan, but it will depend on life. So we will see. Maybe it'll be posted like really early Christmas morning, just after a couple of final tweaks, but yeah, I will figure it out tomorrow. I'll just figure it out. Oh, I've not quite gotten over my morning sniffle yet. And day 23. And it's 2 more sleeps. Oh, it's a donkey. At first I thought it was, I didn't know what that was. I'm assuming it's a donkey. Oh, there's a little bubble in his nose. I think it's a donkey. Oh. So yes, we have not like busy plans. We've got like plans, but they're nice plans, and like it should be cozy feelings and yeah, general festive plans with festive food starting. So yeah, we will make a start on our treat stuff and potter about, set up, get some films watched, get some crochet done, and overall just have a nice day. So with that in mind, I'm going to get on with my lovely festive day, and I'll check in later. Good evening. We are by the fireside this evening. Sam suggested I do it here, and I thought, you know what, that's actually a very good idea. So we're sat by the fireside, and I've got my mead, and just feeling very festive indeed. So we are kind of ready now, just for Christmas. Yeah. So we have set the table. I even decided to get some holly off our bush in the back garden. We have an actual holly bush, so I snipped some sprigs of holly off to adorn our table. So yes, very much feeling it now. It's just been a really chill day. We took Penny for a little walk earlier, and then came back, and Sam finished Fallen Order while I did some crochet and had a nap. Very much kind of relaxed, festive activities. But I do now have my crochet to show you. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. And we will find out whether it's going to be big enough for me to start telling you what it actually is tomorrow. Although, like I said, it's hardly something secret. A lot of you probably figured it out anyway. So Sam is just making dinner, and then we're going to watch Elf while we eat before I head on for some Stardew Valley. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I might treat myself and do a red lip. Be really festive. I always think they do look really Christmassy, so I never really do proper lipstick. So I might treat myself to a red lip. So yeah, it's just always been so lovely, and I'm really glad that I've started to feel a bit more festive now, because for a couple of days there in the middle of December it vanished and I did lose it a little bit, but no, I'm feeling it again now. I think now that we've seen everybody and delivered everything, and we've started on the Christmas food and drink. So I think now it is starting to settle. There's none of the rushing and, you know, the annoying stuff. That's all done, and now it's just nice, cozy, festive vibes. So I'm feeling very excited now, and especially for tonight's stream as well, given that it's Christmas in Stardew, which has just worked out beautifully. So yes, we will watch some Elf, play some games, do some Hobbit reading, and then it will be Christmas Eve. And yeah, I think we're planning on doing a couple of films tomorrow as well, and we will be doing some food prep just to take some of the pressure off for Monday. I'm at the point now where there are no days, which I think should be the indicator that it's Christmas, in that I'm not considering it to be like Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. It's just Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Like, we're at the point where there are no days of the week. We are in the kind of the nothing time. That's how you know it's properly time. So yeah, I might, what time are we on? I might get some more of this done before Stardew. Maybe. It's going to depend, I think. It won't be a significant amount, but I am going to have to go on to my second skein very soon, because I've not got that much left. So yeah, it seems to be working, touch wood. It seems to be working out the way I want it to. Oh, she's off. She hears food going and she's like, is this for me? Even though it never is. But she lives in hope. She lives in hope. So yes, I will crack on with this evening's activities. I will set up Elf so that we can watch that with dinner and get on with the rest of my evening. So I will see you tomorrow on Christmas Eve. Bilbo wakes up from his little knock on the head to a pretty much empty battlefield, which is because he had the ring on. So while he was unconscious, he was completely invisible, so nobody picked him up and took him back. So he wakes up just as somebody's heading over to actually come and find him, because Gandalf's a little bit worried about where he is. They're not sure whether he's dead or alive. So he takes the ring off and heads back, where he finds Thorin not doing so well. So Thorin is dying. He's been riddled by many spears, and he does have a little chat with Bilbo before he goes, just so that they can, as you say, pass in friendship. And he takes back everything that he said at the gate when he was very, very angry with Bilbo. So they do make up before he passes, but Bilbo is very upset about this, obviously. And they say that Philly and Killy also died. They say they tried to protect Thorin and died while doing so. So there are only 10 of the original dwarves left. Dane is crowned the new king under the mountain as Thorin's cousin. And Bilbo is now preparing to leave to head home. So Dane offers him quite a lot of treasure. But the logistics of getting that back to the Shire do mean that Bilbo only leaves with a chest full of silver and a chest full of gold. That's all. So with Gandalf, he is going to start making his way back to the Shire now. He says goodbye to all the dwarves. They say that he's welcome to come back anytime, and he of course says that they're welcome anytime for tea and that they don't need to knock. So he's just about to set off now for the homeward journey, ready to return to the Shire.